All right. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're picking up another round of Satisfactory. We're going to be working on our Ficsmas factory. Nicely enough, Tundra actually stayed up last night and worked on getting us an area set up for it. And so we got ourselves a nice looking, fantastic area for it. Hey Apex, how you doing tonight? So, part of what we're going to be doing, we are going to be moving what we've currently got set up. Hey Frostbite, how are you doing? We're going to move what we currently have set up. We're going to go ahead and line the thing with trees. I'll show you all where we're going in just a second. Let's go ahead and check out day number 5. Let's see. Day number 5. That's 6. 7. There's 8. 5. Here we go. What do we get? Customizer, basic Ficsmas skin. Okay. What is that? Skins? Ooh! What does this do? Let's go check this out. Okay. So it just kind of gives a little bit of a look to the conveyor belts. Need to add some snow dispensers. Okay, customizer. What does it say it can be added to? Belts and pipelines. Okay. I don't know if Tundra's going to be joining tonight. Currently he looks to be away. But I can show y'all where we're going to be building at. This is going to be our area. We're going to set up with Ficsmas trees and get a few things going. So this should come out looking pretty good, I think. Now, what do I need to make those? Need gifts. Alright, so grab 2 stacks of those. Grab 2 stacks of these. Yeah, I'm excited to get to use it. Alright, we're going to need to grab, let's see, 20. So 42 divided by 2 is 21, so this goes 21 trees. 21 trees means we need 2,100 branches. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That gets us our 21. And then we need 50 presents per, so I don't want to do math in my head today. 1,050 gifts. Is that right? Yeah, I guess that is right. 1,050 gifts. I can't fit that much in my pocket. But we got spots where we got backlogs, so we can at least come in here. Oh, that works. That's 1,038. So I want to leave this running. There we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me go check here. Apologize. I was chatting with Thunder there. I think he might actually be joining. So, how do we want to line this up? You know, I think that'll work. Oh, I wish there was a way to... Is there a way to finite rotate? This is just going to be 90-degree rotates. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. works fine there. Oh. Looks like it's... I think it is. Oh, turn. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Frostbite. That is a lot of trees. Yep, they follow the edge. Alright, and let me take care of that real quick. Thanks for the heads up, Frostbite.
Charge complete.
Alright, that should have it updated now. Oh my! Still his used PC. And let me double check here. So I'm going to leave a space so we've got entryway. So that's running with 8 trees down here. We just built 21 trees. And let me double check something else. Okay. Yeah, boy, this had to have taken a while. And a lot of concrete. Because, see, he actually made sure to have us with a support structure underneath it to make it look good. Ow, those are my knees. Okay. Now, the next thing to make is this is going to want these right here. So Ficsmas decoration, made in assembler, uses branches and ornament bundles. Oh, but how are we gonna run? How are we gonna keep this clean? Because he's got it looking so nice and clean, but we gotta be able to run iron and copper up there. Alright, give me a moment to ponder this one. Because we gotta have a good way to do this. And he actually may have something designed up underneath there for it, but I'm not certain. So give me a moment to grab a smoke. And since we're doing festive and it's Ficsmas, I'm gonna go have some eggnog. I think eggnog sounds good. Nope, need a proper glass for eggnog. There we go. Way back there. Yep, the glasses I don't use very often. Okay. The wife put everything away, so now I gotta figure out where the eggnog went. Where did she put the eggnog? Huh. Alright, give me a moment. I must go ask the wife. Where did the eggnog go? Oh no, there it is. Sitting right in front of me. Okay. There's got to be a good way to run that iron copper. Let's see. Okay. And the trees up there look nice. But since we know we've got to have iron copper. There's not a clean, pretty way to run conveyors up into this thing. Alright, so each tree is 15 presents a minute. So that's got us with 300 presents per minute up there. Well, a little over 300. So we can all run those into blended lines. And 21, that merges nicely, so we can make 7 conveyors coming off of them. Because we'll do 3 per and have that go on a merger and have that come into a single line. So each single line will have 45 per minute. Then we'll need to do Well, then we'll bring in the machines that are needed. And I guess to keep it running nicely, I'm thinking maybe we'll go ahead and smelt the iron and copper here, and we'll just move the ingots in. Saves a little bit of floor space. I think 3 smelters of iron and 3 smelters of copper will be plenty. Then we got stuff that we've got to line up. So, lining this up. Well, let's see. All right, let's take a look at the other side of this. I want to be really careful how I don't want to tear any of this down, because that I could mess something up bad. Because he's got all this stuff angled just right. But we could run copper and iron up this ditch. That way it stays pretty well hidden. And what I'm hoping is that we can bring it up through the interior of the platform, maybe. Because he has painstakingly put each of these pieces in. If I try to take one out, I'm afraid I won't be able to put it back. But we can go ahead and set up for bringing this stuff up the ramp and up to here. That way we can keep the copper and the iron fairly hidden. And we'll use conveyor stackers to kind of hide it along the way. I think that'll do it. Which means we're going to have it come out I think here. I need a way in on this side. Oh, I already have a way in on this side. Okay. So, we set up smelters down here. Alright, we're going to build a little bit of foundation down here, just to give us something flat to work with. That's not going to work. We're going to have to play off the grid. Get all this stuff out of the way. Alright, that's good enough. So now we set up smelters. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Alright, so we set up smelters like this. We go 1, 2, 3, and give just a little bit of a gap. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That is still going to run a little tight with that. Let's see. That's some tasty eggnog. Hey, pigs. All right. So right now we've got this stuff running upstairs and getting made upstairs. So now we want iron ingots, and iron ingots. And this is going to do copper and copper and copper. So can I do this way? I don't know if it's going to let me do this. No, cannot attach directly to it. Okay. So crap. How far out did I pull it? That looks the same. Then we throw a splitter here, like that. And then one on there like that. And one on there like that. Well, I might be able to squeeze a lift on that. Yeah. ran out of cable. Hey, J Muster, how are you? Working on the engineering for the Ficsmas factory. Grab some cable. I better go ahead and grab some of those too while I'm at it. That's never fun having to recuperate from being sick. Alright, now this belt going up and everything, that'll go away eventually. Oh, but those belts didn't work. Still isn't working. So it's going through, but it's not making it in. Okay. Alright, now that's working. And we don't actually need that other splitter. We can just take this. And straighten it like that. There. Okay. Yeah, I was noticing that. I don't think we got a train bringing it in yet either. I'm going to need to get a refill on the encased industrial beams too. Not right now, but that's only because I'm at the main location where we were starting off at. Now, how do I line up? Okay. I think that's going to be too far. No, it says it's okay. Yep. And then we're out of beams. Alright. Gotta go pick up some materials. Actually, all we need is encased industrial beams right now. But we gotta take a trip to get that. And since I need fuel, we're gonna just take this route. Grab us a few stacks of fuel there. That was nice getting some speed off the belt like that. Oh, you know what? I have encased industrial beams being made over there in that other spot. Probably could have pulled some out of there. Why does that belt look like it's not working anymore? Alright, it's working. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's just you know, the game saving on resources. At least that's my hope. Ah, almost had what I wanted. Yep, and there's all the Christmas trees. Way faster to run around. Okay, that looks good. And that's gonna go there. Alright. Now we pull out from here. Same thing here. And both of these get mergers. That goes there. That goes there. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Little lag spike there. Alright, now. Didn't give myself much room to work, did I? Oh, I should have elevated that. Gotta get that out of the way because it will not let us build through that. Oh, and I see I went through a conveyor there. Well, that conveyor will be removed anyways, so. Think that's pretty close to straight. All right. Now, out of rods. Oh, let's get rid of this junk in my pockets too. Alright, sort. We don't want any raw ore in our pockets, because that just takes up space. Get rid of the wood, get rid of the leaves. Everything else we'll hold on to. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now, stackable conveyor poles. Pull from this one first. Kind of like that. And then this will get lined up right there. Alright, then we're going to bring them through here. And up to, we'll bring them up to about right here. Get another one set here. And then we'll put the last two right here. And hopefully Tundra will be on and we can figure out the logistics of how we're going to get it up in there. But I think that's got the smelters ready to turn on. So we'll go ahead and look at doing that. Where can we pull some power from? We can do it right here. Hey, Tracy. Alright, that's probably not going to take long for the belt to fill up. Yeah. Yep, that is not going to take long for it to back up at all. Alright, now let's get back up to where we were doing our other stuff. Alright, Frostbite. Now, I should pull out the customizer. Let's go for alright, just marking that one so I make sure I don't put a tree on it. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually not a bad color for a Christmas building. Might have to color this thing. Oh, but with the way he's got everything laid out, that could wind up being a challenge. Alright. Now, let's go double check our machines down here to see how much it calls for per machine. Because that's making snow. That's one item. This making branches. It's 2 items. This making candy cane. That's 3 items. That's making gifts. 4 items. So we got 5 and 6 with the red and blue ornaments. But we'll be short the smelters because we're not going to run the smelters. Right? No. Oh, no, those aren't smelters. Those are foundries. No, they are smelters. Okay, so we have to have smelters to make the red and blue ornaments. Then the red and blue ornaments feed into the foundry. But we can be short this smelter. So that won't be necessary. Oh, hey Tundra. So, okay. Oh, alright. Good night, baby. You sleep well. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad you're here, Tundra, because I'm trying to figure out the logistics on one thing. Ah. Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the machines that I was standing on top of.
Oh, yes, it's like, yes.
let me go turn up my volume on you.
Why is your volume low? Heck. So,
Yesterday everything was coming across really loud in my ears. Alright, so one of the conundrums I was trying to figure out, and I didn't know how you had this base built. But I already made stuff downstairs underneath the building, and I ran a little stacked conveyor here with the copper and the iron. But then I got to this point, and then I was like, how am I going to get it up there without making this look ugly?
well, let's see. We got these are walls down here at the very bottom.
Okay, I just did.
Just take one out and run it through.
Okay, see, I wasn't sure, and I was scared to take down anything because I was like, man, this looks meticulous as hell. If I take something down, I might not be able to put it back.
Yep. But yeah, as far as I know, without mods, this is the biggest circle you can do.
Okay.
In Satisfactory, because what it is that I have a center. This is the center, obviously.
Yes.
I have a center foundation, and when you go to place it, you hold control, and if you use the mouse wheel, you can rotate it in increments. In small increments, and then once you place the center one, then you go off of the center one. You build the 4 arms off the center one for each direction.
Okay.
And then you pick up the center one and the center foundation, and then you go to place it down again. You hold control, and then you rotate it a tick, which rotates slightly more, and then you do the same with the foundation. You just keep repeating that process until it makes the whole circle.
Okay.
And the reason this circle can't get any bigger, because if you look at the edge,
that's where it starts to split. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it starts to split.
Well, if you hop up there,
the circle one around the space elevator is in it's in two increments.
Okay.
So the circle's smaller. This one's 1 increment, so 21 foundations across. So I'm back up here on the top for a second because I don't have any machines built up here on the top. That way you can see what I've done so far. I'm going to make myself a shortcut. There we go.
So I've been steadily lining the rim with trees.
Mm-hmm. That's what I figured you'd do is line them up.
I painted this one green on purpose. Well, actually, I painted on purpose for one reason, and then from down below, I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, I like that. It makes it look like a Christmas tree stand with that color." But
yeah. If we paint them all green, that'd probably be one of the best colors.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Is that I think that wound up looking really good.
But the only problem is when you start getting towards the center of the circle, the foundations are overlapping each other so much that it might start glitching out.
Right.
Crazy.
Right, like it did over there with the when we're trying to do the concrete at the space elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either that or we change this all to asphalt. But then again, we have the same issue.
Right, and I don't think you can paint asphalt green.
No, you can't paint asphalt anything unless you have stickers on it.
Right. So, but the reason I painted this one green is that I'm kind of marking this as the entrance, so I don't want to put a tree on this one.
Sounds good.
Now, the thing that I found out was interesting, because I was trying to figure out how in the world I was going to turn these trees, because it only turns at 90-degree angles. But I discovered that each of these foundation pieces, as they've incrementally turned, literally all the trees, their outputs, all turned with the entire setup. So it is
because they're all on a grid, and the grid it just happens to be a circle,
right?
So that's how the stuff works.
So that made me happy to discover that.
Nice.
So
yeah, I figured you'd put trees on pretty much every foundation all the way around just for fun.
Right. Well, at the moment, I did this many. This is 21 trees, because there's a couple of costs on the trees that actually start getting expensive.
Oh yeah.
The gifts. It's 50 gifts per tree.
Yeah, but don't you have a box over here that should be mostly full?
No. Oh, maybe I do. I didn't check.
Yeah, it's like this box that you put in between these trees. I might be empty now, but no, yeah, look at that. It's full. It's completely full.
Okay.
Oh, nice belts. I like these.
Yep. That's the belts from the customizer that we got today.
Yeah. So when I went back to my game, the progress on the research saves between Ficsmas events. Because that save was my first Ficsmas. So I actually got a lot further than I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
I got all the way to the last research. I just didn't make the stars.
Okay.
It was like 500 stars or something like that. Yeah, and I do believe you don't need a blender. I think it's just assemblers and foundries is the furthest.
Okay. Assemblers, smelters, and foundries.
And constructors.
Of course. Yeah. So with the 21 trees, the way my math and the way my brain was working, and I might not be mathing properly. It's been a hell of a day at work.
No.
So I've got 21 trees currently, and so I pictured 21 trees making 7 lines of gifts. So basically, take them in groups of 3s and have them merge together. So that then you've got a line of 45 gifts per grouping, because it's 15 gifts per tree. At 45 gifts, then it's a matter of going, okay, now how do we want to do the constructors and split it up? Do we want to actually build up and put additional foundation up and put machines up higher, or how do we want to do it?
I think I might know. Just follow the circle.
Okay.
Have some of them constructors, obviously, and some of them smelters, because obviously you need to make a bit of everything.
Right, but eventually you've got different ones that need to merge.
Yeah. And then further in, then you have it'd have to be the foundries and the assemblers. And of course some of these are with bypass machines and
right.
Others.
Well, because now we need branches and ornament bundles to make the Christmas decoration or Ficsmas decoration.
Yep.
Because then we'll have all that available for whenever we get the star.
And I just need branches. Okay, bringing out materials for more trees. Figured we don't have to use all of them.
Yep.
They don't take up power, so.
No, they don't. And, I was working on lining it with trees, but then I was like, okay, 21 trees, that lets me start doing math on how to do things. But if we line the entire thing with trees, then it's easier to lay out how we're going to do our constructors, assemblers, and all that.
Oops, I forgot to grab the gifts. Of course I forgot something. That's how it usually goes.
But then we want to kind of, oh, wait. We got enough trees. We can build this the easy way.
The easy way.
Well,
yeah,
because
just wanted to,
because I
just wanted a little bit of help on the tutorial, so I was like, okay,
cool.
That's just helping him out just for a few minutes because he's got to do editing and
right. So my imagination is basically going, okay, I want to draw a belt out from the center tree, throw a merger on it, and I want to bring the belt out just far enough to throw a merger on to where the other trees can connect to it. And then that belt will also be a short belt going into whatever machine it needs to. Basically, trying to do
it as
yes,
much as you can.
Exactly. That was my thought. Which means we're going to want to do the silver and gold. Now, granted, I've got those belts with the copper and iron. Those have got 3 smelters worth. So it's got 90 per minute coming up it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we start doing our math on what we need, we should be good.
And we also will need enough room to be able to, I think, split off for most of the stuff and put it somewhere that you can grab stuff out of.
Right.
Yeah, because if we do it too compactly, we'll never be able to pull any materials out.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think only one line needs to have a storage box coming off the gifts.
I was like, what if we did it in the center? If we have a center street, like the foundation you already marked here, it goes all the way to the center.
Yep.
And then have like the boxes in the center. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
But of course, we might have to build a little building in the middle and do multiple floors because I'm sure we're going to run out of room eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I believe so. All right, so let me try my theory here.
Oh, you haven't been centering these.
No, because, see, I've tried to center them, but then I've been following the, because, you can see the edge of the blueprint, the little frame around it, but then you also see the frame around the other one, and so there's some that have got a larger gap than others.
Oh, is it too? Do they not want to?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So that's why I've been doing that. I was just trying to kind of line up.
What about one back?
Yeah.
Now one back doesn't work either. Okay, 2 back. I'm probably going to end up where you are. Yeah, I think so. Oh, so not even that.
Right. Well, actually, that was good because then as you go around, it'll allow that little groove spacing.
Oh, what the heck?
See, that's what I was playing.
Oh, I got an idea. Because you can't see this layer anyway. Put the trees out here, and then we can center them, and we get an extra foundation of room.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like the tree takes up the entire foundation. You can't see it, and you can't even go over between them.
Right.
Anyway. So. Now let me just go around and put a foundation out.
I'm glad you hopped on to help out with figuring this thing out.
Yeah.
Because I was starting to go, huh. Things is doing things.
There we got this. You know where Stu started? He started over in the, what do they call that starting area? The White Desert.
The Rocky Desert?
Yeah. I think so. He started over there. I was like, oh, interesting starting spot for your first game. The only thing that sucks about that is the resources are so far apart from each other. Like his like the iron where you start, there's plenty of iron around, but if you need copper,
Oh yeah,
you have to go almost 500 meters just to get copper.
And the closest copper, unless they've changed it, the closest copper is impure.
Yep, it is. It sure is. Like it's a good starting spot because it's nice and flat. And
right.
I mean, it's very, you get the colorful cactuses and such.
But your resources suck.
Yeah, but your resources, they do. Other than the iron, there's so much freaking iron out there. Like just around his hub, he had like 5 nodes just sitting around him.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah. So,
and then move the trees back.
Yep. I'll just start placing. Now we can center them without them overlapping each other. Nice. Yeah, they're just perfect to get the bounding box perfectly on the foundation. Whoops. I'm not looking where my ports are. I forgot to look. So I've been placing the port sideways. Okay, okay, there we go. Fixed my mistake. Yeah, I was putting up Christmas lights today.
I saw.
Had to get up on the roof. I'm out of branches. But yep. That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
I wasn't on.
When I logged in, I was on. Oh, you were hanging real Christmas lights.
Yeah, I was on a real roof. I have a tin roof, so I have to wait till it's a nice day in order to get up there.
Yep. And then have the right footwear for it too.
Yeah, I have steel tube boots with anti-slip on the bottom of them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because I used to work for Department of Transportation. I've also been in the automotive field, stuff like that. The tow trucking, all that stuff. You need good boots. But yeah, if it's even like 40 degrees or 50 degrees, you cannot get up.
I think this is actually going to let us have more trees.
No, it should be the same amount because we're not adding any foundations as far as.
I don't know.
Well, actually, no, it would because you had to offset some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that does make sense. But yeah, 40 to 50 degrees, and my tin roof becomes a freaking slicky. I don't know what to call it.
Yep.
It's slick roof because of the moisture during the winter time. And then once it gets down around freezing, then it turns into an ice sheet.
Oh, fun!
But the benefit of having a tin roof is we've got hailstorms in our area.
Okay.
Every single spring, we get hailstorms constantly.
Oh yeah, we get hailstorms.
Sometimes it's pea-sized, and sometimes we get around baseball size, depending on the storm.
Yep.
So having a tin roof is very advantageous because you can get dents in your roof, and tin doesn't care.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too deep, doesn't matter. And the tin is painted, so.
Oh, what in the world?
Damage.
What happened? How did this happen?
What happened?
Some of my trees decided to rotate themselves.
Oh yeah, that happens because of the way the circle grid works. The world grid sometimes interferes and will rotate the object when you go to place it down. I don't know why it does that. It just does. Yeah, I was putting up LED Christmas lights I have. I got half of the work done today. At least the roof portion. And I gotta decorate the porch and all that too.
Right.
Still. Do that tomorrow. While we're having these 60-degree days.
Oh yeah, gotta take advantage of those good weather days.
Yep. Because about mid to late December, that's when we're gonna. I mean, we've already had a few nights below freezing, and a few days that were really cold. But about mid to late December, that's when it starts every day. If you're lucky, if you get to freezing. Just very cold and windy, and then the snow will start.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ran
like
out.
I said in the past, I get every type of weather where I live.
All right.
Everything short of hurricanes.
So after tearing out the trees and replacing them, I got space for 3 over here.
I've ran out of bubbles. Gotta go get more bubbles. Nice. Yeah, if I had mods, I would think about building you a glass globe on top, and we have a snow globe.
well, then we'd have to get the snow blowers in there.
Yeah, then we just put the snow blowers on, because you can place them on walls or on the bottom side of foundation, sides of foundation, stuff like that. But unfortunately, you can't do that. You cannot do that with mods, or without mods.
Yeah.
Because the game doesn't allow you to rotate objects like that.
Well, that's interesting. All right.
Hopefully all my trees are rotated the right way. I've been trying to pay attention to it. Yep. I live in the northern part of Tornado Alley. A lot of fun. Spring is the most eventful.
Yeah, I live just on the outskirts of Dixie Alley.
Afraid I don't know what that is.
It is a different area that's also a tornadic region. Oh, did it really? Nope, okay.
Okay. I think we should move the entrance.
Okay.
Slightly. Let's see, which foundation? Not this one. That was this way you can hook directly up to your base. This one right here. Whoops. My inventory's full. Yeah, this one directly is the exact one that'll for
Okay.
directions. Because this is also on the even though this is a circle, this is on the world grid. Because the center that I was pivoting everything off of is on the world grid. So you should be able to perfectly hook up to the base from here.
Oh. Well, you'll have to put up the last tree because apparently I'm out of branches.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. That is a lot of gift trees.
Yeah, it sure is. Looks cool though.
It does.
I like it. Yeah, and that's the exact foundation because the center one lines up with that
Okay.
as well.
Perfect.
So. And the center one's also rotated with the world grid, so nice.
Perfect. Ow. Oh. Put my shoulders back in place. You know, old man syndrome.
Yeah. And unfortunately I've got that early. I can't move without making noise.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I've been
I got,
like that since my 20s from when I rode in the rodeo.
Yeah.
Oh, I did all kinds of damage to my body when I was younger because, you know, I was invincible.
Yep. Oh, yeah, me too. I was invincible when I was in DOT. They're like, oh, yeah, we need to put this freaking heavy freaking generator and portable air pump in the back of those dump trucks, them tandem axle dump trucks, and put all our equipment in the back because obviously the cab is only 2 seats.
Right.
Those dump trucks are basically a semi that just had the fifth wheel plate removed and then put a dump bed, hydraulic dump bed on the back. And so that gives you scale of how big those things were. And they were air brakes, so we needed CDL Class A in order to drive them.
So I think that's about the distance I'm looking at coming from the tree.
Yeah. You could go shorter.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
It's like, yeah, you can put that almost up against that tree, so yeah. They'll come out. If you put the merger down first, that helps. Makes things a little easier.
Well, but then I have a hard time getting it lined up because the merger doesn't seem to give me a directional line to the opening, and you can't see the opening.
Let's see here. Got a shot. That gives me a lineup line.
Right, that's the shortest it can go.
Yeah, look at this. Of course, I don't have any industrial beams. I'm just gonna move mine over. Yeah, it gives me a lineup line to the tree.
Okay. Oh, wrong one.
Oh, whoops. Too far. Need one more over.
Yep.
It's every 2. Okay. 2.
Oh, that one didn't play nice. Or did it? Oh, yes, it did. Okay.
Man, I only just started on mine. My Ficsmas factory. I haven't even got the structure built yet. So you know where Paradise Island is?
No.
Okay. So Paradise Island is an island that's right next to the death border. Actually, half of it is contained within the death border, so you can't even use half the island right now. But it's just, so you know the grasslands, you know how it has that big old void?
Yeah.
Next to it? Well, across one of the voids, there's 4 waterfalls. 2 of them are across the void. 2 of them actually connect to the land right there on the grasslands there. There's and all the water's like ankle deep or waist deep.
Okay.
And it's got a Caterium node over there as well. And it's on a pillar right in the middle of the water, right next to one of the waterfalls.
Oh!
But yeah, across that void, there's a Paradise Island. There's an island over there that's all by itself. So half surrounded by water, the other half is surrounded by the void.
And why is it paradise?
Don't know. That's just what it was named. I think it might have been named that because half of it's not paradise, I guess. Because half the island will kill you if you stay in it long enough. But yeah, the devs did try to remove Paradise Island in Update 6, and there was a massive backlash against it from the community. It was so funny. Like, well, we announced we were going to remove Paradise Island. We're not doing that no more. So many people. There's a huge outcry about keeping it. Ugh. But yeah, over by them waterfalls, I built a what's going to be looking like a hydro plant.
Okay.
So it takes up the waterfall and stuff like that. So the waterfall goes through it. Yeah, that's going to be my my Ficsmas factory.
Oh, nice.
And I got a little highway that links up to it. It's actually, can't remember which direction it was, but it's right near my power plant, or my my nuclear power plant. Once I get it done, I'll post up a picture.
Okay, cool.
Or once the structure's done, anyway. Oh, it almost worked out. If we put that tree there, but then you wouldn't be able to get in here.
Right.
It's like it would have worked out perfectly. That's all right. I think I'll paint this all.
Oh god.
Here.
Yep, that's already glitching out. That's glitching bad.
Let's see if changing the material will do better.
Nope, not really.
Damn. Oh well.
So, yep, not painting this thing green.
No, not unless we can paint every single foundation.
Right?
Like, otherwise I would.
How many present trees? Hold on. I don't remember, but that's easy to figure out. Alright, so that's a 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. $71. Yep, 71 trees. And that's why we went up with this one little nugget here that only gets 2 trees going to the merger.
Yep.
That's a lot of present trees.
Yep. Sure is. So, in the tree line, does presents only go to constructors and smelters? Or in the production line?
I'd have to recheck the Ficsmas decoration. Ficsmas decorations, branches, and ornament bundles. So, to my knowledge, yeah, constructors and trying to think of any assemblers that we have. Because I mean, we've got everything except for the Ficsmas decoration being made downstairs. So,
For the Ficsmas decoration, that's not an assembler.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I was just curious because I was like, what if we did a pattern between constructors and smelters? Some kind of pattern.
Not a bad idea, but we'd want to make sure.
I know that there's 4 constructors versus 2 smelters right now, so.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do a pattern with that in mind.
Well, and all the smelters produce is just red and blue ornaments. Unless we want a spaghetti mess with our conveyors.
Yeah. So if we did, say, 2 smelters, 4 constructors, 2 smelters, 4 constructors, would that be a sufficient pattern, or would that end up in disaster?
That could work.
I mean, because we could always tear it down if it doesn't work, but...
Well, because I'm looking at the math. So right now...
Oh, yeah, that is true. Gotta look at that, too.
Every merger is 45 presents per minute. And like your red Ficsmas ornaments, with them being cranked all the way up, is only 12.5 per minute. The blue ornament is 12.5 gifts per minute. So
we could unmerge then on some of those.
Yeah, well, I'd planned on taking it and then splitting it if I needed to, so that I could split it in a way that would best benefit our builds.
Yeah, because the numbers aren't going to work out perfect with this build, I fear. You're gonna. Otherwise, it would be a crazy. Like if you tried to do exact. You know. Might be a little too much.
All right.
Because if it's 12 and a half, we could just throw a tree on it and call it a day.
Oh, these go on the wall.
What's that?
Is that?
What are you trying to build? Oh, the snow dispensers? Yeah. It's either on the wall or on the ceiling.
Yeah, and it looks like it has an opening. I can't tell. I'm getting some weird effects with my headset.
Oh, no, that's probably me.
Oh, okay.
I had some phlegm and I muted my mic to clear it.
Gotcha. So do these require snow to be fed into them?
No, it's just an effect, a particle effect. So.
Okay.
I believe it's related to shadow quality. That's
Okay.
what somebody was saying. And yeah, your shadow quality will determine the quality of the snow that falls out of it.
Yep. Frostbite did the math for us. We're getting 1,065 presents per minute.
Damn.
I think we
stream go, or is that me?
Looks like it's still good.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why. I turn that down to 144. There we go.
Okay.
But yeah, every time I mute my mic, I have to grab the mic in order to mute it. There's a little button on the back side of the mic. So that's probably what you're hearing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and since I was outside in the cold air.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so snow doesn't look like it's fed into anything.
No. All of that's just...
So snow is singular. Branches we know are going to get fed into a machine.
Right.
Let's see. Let me look here. Oh my goodness. They're huge. But apparently I'm not allowed to have a friend.
You can't place that?
Oh, I've actually got room in my inventory. Oh no, not like that. Give me that. Give me some of these. Give me some snow. I need red ornaments. Okay. So I had myself an idea.
Mm-hmm. Wrong one. No.
take a look. Oh, that's awesome. I like it. I have guardians at the entrance of the Christmas factory.
Nice. You see some candy canes over there too, as
Yep.
their weapons. Like they're
Right.
Like they're, yeah. They're holding weapons.
Yeah, but you can't turn the candy cane nicely. That's my only issue with the candy cane.
What do you mean you can't turn it nicely?
Like, you can't turn it where the hooks are facing each other, because the bow stays on.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, asymmetrical.
But hey, we got snowmen at the entrance, so I'm good with that. And then, of course, all the power lines in there are all got to be done Christmas light.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Going back up there. Yep, and they don't get in the way either. I should have checked that to see. Well, heck, we got enough presents coming in now that. Yay, more math. Okay, well, if I come straight off of this.
Yeah, it would be really nice as if once you've locked the hologram, if you could actually rotate it as well.
Yeah.
While it's moving around.
Okay.
I also don't know why they put limits on the nudge.
Yeah.
No sense why that is there.
Yeah, you can only nudge so far.
Like, why? What system does that need to be for? Like, if I want to nudge it across the map, it's going to take me a long time, but I'll do it. Oh, jeez. Need to grab a certain foundation, but it's being a pain.
Ah!
Is it the one there?
No! They're all gonna laugh at you. And apparently they're all gonna laugh at me now. Alright, maybe I can pull back just a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause remember, you can go quite compact with the machines and stuff, and the mergers and splitters. The mergers
Oh, I
and splitters
did.
will go right up against the machine.
But the constructors are not playing nice.
Hmm. Yeah, you might have to just skip a foundation at a certain point. Just
Well,
so that you can center them.
That one's already going into the entryway, basically.
Now I might have to rearrange. Let's see. Let me give it a go over here. On the opposite side.
Yeah, I mean, I managed to put a splitter right on that merger. I mean,
Right.
It's in good shape. And then I put the first constructor pretty much almost butted up against the splitter.
As you might have to do, like I said, is you might have to like skip a foundation and then put the next machine over. Have like a little bit of space in between them so you can get them the way you want them.
Oh, all right. So the snow. Yeah, I don't know why it matters, but it needs 25 gifts per minute. Okay, right, that's easy.
What if we do constructor, smelter, constructor, smelter?
Well, that still makes it weird for how you're going to move the red and blue ornaments around. Because the red and blue ornaments are going to have to go into foundries.
Yeah.
Now, what we can do, because we've got enough going on up there, and this does make sense to me, we can make one spot that is smelters, or we can do the alternate thing. But how many red and blue ornaments do we really need to be making? And then decide on which groups of them are going to be making the silver and gold ornaments. But the silver and gold ornaments have to go into a assembler to make the ornament bundles. And then the ornament bundles plus the branches to make the decorations.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was trying to figure out here, how we were going to get it to lay out and play nicely.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about trying to, even if I have to kind of stair step the conveyor to make the conveyor kind of follow the curve of the platform, if we're going from one machine to another.
Right.
It's a thought. Might not be a great thought, but it's a thought. But I'm gonna have to run back out and go grab some more encased beams because I'm all out.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with you.
Oh, let me finish up my smoke then.
Because then we can both just, I'll drop off a bunch of stuff. We both just fill our inventories and then put it in a box nearby.
Yep. Trying to decide on how we're gonna build this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because building in a circle's cool and all. It's just, man, it's hard to get everything arranged when it gets so close together.
Right.
So like I said too, if it makes it easier, we can just, remove some of those mergers.
Sure.
That way, you're not having to be like, okay, well, these are merging to this number. Now I've got to somehow figure out to split it to this many machines. So like if it's easier just to run the tree straight to the machine because it only uses a certain amount, or maybe only 2 trees, then
Well, like for your smelters, you're making 15 trees a minute. The 2 smelters with power shards.
Yeah, they have to be cranked up as well.
Well,
unless you put more than one.
I'll say with power shards, they require 12 and a half, so a total of 25 gifts per minute. You can do that off of 2 trees.
Yep, exactly. Or 1 tree to 1 tree. We've got so many trees we can afford to overwhelm the machine a little bit.
True.
Because, yeah, that's a close enough number for me. It's just like, 15 to 12 and a half? Yeah, I'll just write it straight.
Yep. But we're also running low on power shards.
I have 28.
Okay.
Currently.
And other than the smelters, I don't see a reason to power shard anything else, from what I can tell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you got enough dealing with trying to get 25 in there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do that with 2 trees as well, couldn't you?
Two trees, one machine. Yeah. But then
they're 15, because they're 30, and then.
But then you'd really overwhelm it.
25.
And
2 trees equals 30, doesn't it? So then
yes.
If you need 25, you're only doing 5 over.
Which reminds me, I'm going to use the 2 trees right here for a constructor. We're going to have to build a little off kilter.
Yeah.
So if I line it,
that's what I'm thinking. Cause
if I line it right up,
since it's just a little bit awkward to build, it doesn't hurt to just overwhelm it just a wee bit.
Gotta bring that out just a bit,
just to make it easy.
Because we're going to set this one to make snow.
I'm putting another locomotive on your train here.
So the 2-gift tree, I set up for snow.
Okay.
Yep, I'm coming.
But I actually need to do this real quick.
Oh,
almost forgot.
You know what? So do I.
Throw a bunch of crap in there. Stuff I don't need for the Christmas stuff. Any of that. Don't need that.
Yeah. I can't build a big storage.
Oh.
Alright, I don't need black powder.
I actually have some stuff I could turn into DNA capsules. But see, I think we were short 3 DNA capsules. Yeah, need 1 more DNA capsule for that research.
Okay.
I think one of them wanted 10, and I've got 9. I think that was the other inhaler.
Alright, well, at the moment, I'm just tossing most everything in there.
Yeah. Decided to go down and get rid of my grass and wood.
Oh, yeah, I did that earlier.
Okay, I'm ready. Yep. You're the one that hopped in last, so you're driving.
Oh. Ooh, we get driving reverse.
Wonder if I can, if you're driving in a reverse, do I control the signals on this end? Because you can't switch the signals backwards.
Then this could get real interesting real fast.
Yep. I was like, if I'm in the end car, do I get to control the signals?
Oh, good. The signals are already in a good place.
We need to go past that, though. Need to go down to the steel factory.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So we turn around.
Turn.
You forgot to turn it.
No, I tried to. It refused.
Oh, you gotta turn it earlier. You gotta smash that button.
Oh, I tried. See if you can turn it.
I can't. I can do this, though. I can do it manually. Get out. Alright, we can go now.
Yep, well, you're going to have to drive now.
Oh. Right. That's such a weird thing. That the last person that hops in, if it's multiple engines, gets to drive.
Hey, Digger, what's going on, buddy? Yep, I don't even get to have my horn.
Nope.
Oh, getting a little lagginess.
A little bit.
Can't wait to see a 5-car train trying to take that route.
Well, I've noticed that the trains driving themselves are actually much better. But because when there's players in the trains, it seems to desync a lot. But yeah, when you're coming up to the signal, just smash the direction until that arrow changes. Freaking smash that button a million times. In single player, it works perfectly, but dedicated server, it doesn't want to switch it sometimes. I was like, I need to go left. I'm smashing the A button.
Oh, I think we got some lag.
Oh, yep. I get sent all the way back here. Oh, sweet. Well, that's every bit of it then.
Yep. Oh, wait till you see her in a second, Digger. We're working on our Ficsmas factory. And you see the shopping mall too. Now, I don't think the shopping mall's finished being labeled with the big signs.
No, I haven't gotten to that yet.
Little lag there.
Yep.
don't need that. Don't want those. Gonna need that. Gonna want this. Gonna want these and that.
I put the crate down for the Houston beams.
Okay. Where?
Right over here.
Got it.
Like that way you can pick up your inventory again.
Yep. There we go. Oh, whoops. Alright. I'll keep everything else in my pocket. Christmas factory. Everything's hidden by the big Christmas trees. And we still got to run power through here. Eventually. Alright, so this is set to make snow. That's going to make branches.
Want to see something cool? Go to the middle. Look at this. This looks so good.
It does. Yeah, that's
It's like a
perfect circle.
yeah.
And I get a little bit of flickering on the ground, but not horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just because the concrete has different texture colors and stuff. So.
Yep. But from inside the hole, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just stay here.
It looks so good.
Alright. Branches. Canes. Bows. That one's 10 per minute. This one's 15 per minute. That's 25 per minute. That's another 10 per minute. So that's 35 per minute. So we're making 10 more a minute than what these three constructors need. So that's good. Now, I did have a weird thought of that even though we've got one in the shopping mall, but because of the way you had your center built here, I was like, oh, I wonder if we can build more than one giant tree.
Yeah, we can.
And
you can. I think you can put down as many as you want.
But drop a giant tree in the center of all this.
Oh yeah.
The concrete tree.
The reason I removed the circle, I'm trying to get there at the right angle here.
Yep.
Just every now and again you can get.
Alright, now the smelters.
Perfect.
That's... Alright, we're going to do this way.
That's enough. How many boxes do we need?
I don't know, but I'm leaving crates behind now.
How dare your inventory be full? The heck? So I just needed to know if I needed to add more crates or.
Well, you got branches, ribbons, oh man, is it going to let me run a... Come on.
Guess I just looked down here. Say.
Branches, ribbons, bows.
4 constructors. So 5, 6. And then 7, 8. 9, 10. 11. 12 because of the stars.
Come down a little ways. We're going to remove that one and that one.
Okay, so I've got 14 crates here. I think that might be enough.
I'm trying to find the crates I've left behind now. Ah. Alright, that's gonna make blue. This is gonna make red. Alright, so I left as a gap. This is making red, so that means this makes gold or copper. That makes iron.
It should have been gold, huh? Like, it should have been Caterium rather than copper.
Yeah. Or even give us a Caterium ornament.
Yeah.
I mean, the star could have been Caterium.
Yeah. Because Caterium, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's the gold in this game. Putting up some railing.
Yep.
That leads you straight to the middle.
I hear you, Digger. Oh yeah, that works out nicely. Oh, interesting. I see how you're doing this.
Yeah, that way you don't have to intermingle with any machines or anything. Straight to the entrance where you need to pick up your stuff. Christmas.
Yep. No, I was just watching the way you do the rails. That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I don't like the industrial rails how it only has one side to it. so I always double up on those.
Yeah.
They look much better.
I mean, it runs through that one constructor, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Can't really do a whole lot sometimes.
Actually. Oh, and then we need this exact same setup again, one more down. So what we could do, we'll take advantage of this one to put in another constructor. So this will be the one that's going to be for the so we'll just take this, run that straight in the constructor, and it's going to overwhelm the constructor. There's no doubts about that.
That's okay.
But, you know, we've got enough gifts being made. I mean, what was that? 1,065 presents a minute?
Yep.
I think we might be okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. Alright, so there's those two foundries. There's that constructor. Which means next is this assembler, which we're going to try to line up as best as we can. We're going to line it up this way, just so we've got the space. Like that. Now, will this play nice? Yes. Alright. Then this is going to be making ornament bundles. And since we're going to be making the branches there, we're going to line up another assembler. Fine then, don't line up. I'll do it that way. That'll run to right there. And from there into there. And this will be making decorations. Alright, so it wants 6 ornament bundles a minute. This is making 5 per minute. Okay, so we give it a little bit of a extra oomph. Alright. So it's how many branches per minute? 15 per minute. Okay. Alright, I've got the most complicated one built out of the ones that we need. And even building compact, I still just about come out here to the center. I mean, it's still got space. I can put another machine there in between them.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if we absolutely have to, we can go up. We can, we can do multiple floors if you have to put stuff on top of each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the recipe is for the stars. So I don't know what to plan for, but this is rigged up to make two decorations per minute.
Okay.
But I still need to make two more smelters, two more foundries.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, what if, like you did right there, what if you set up individual factories to, like, say these are all independent from each other?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah, then it's like, well, if it only needs an assembler, then just put an assembler down and then we'll just run a belt in.
Right. So that's why you've got this one here. It's set to make branches. This one here is set to make candy canes.
Okay. Is there any way we could move this one at all?
The branches?
Yeah, if we could, like, just, I don't know, just ignore that space right there. Or move it over or something.
Yeah, sure.
Because this one looks nice right here, the way this one is. On this side.
Yeah, but that one's maxed out. I can't pull off of that.
No, I'm not saying pull off of it, I'm just saying,
But
like, the way where this one's placed, just mirror that on the other side.
yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to.
I was just curious because you built them, so it's just like you would know if they could be moved or not.
Yeah, no reason not to, because those weren't getting attached to anything else. So
yeah, makes sense.
You know, kind of like how we build our normal factories. You know, this little line is our basic stuff, and then as we go farther down, it gets more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But then I wanted to get the build for, you know, it's not because I wanted to get the decorations going. I wanted to get that built to see how far out from the tree I'm going to come, just for decorations.
Right.
So now we need.
It's like, yeah, and this will work too, because if it's all individual factories, for the most part,
Yep.
then say the stars come down the line, we just build a new factory somewhere in the circle for the stars.
Yep.
And it's not reliant on anything else.
So then what we got left to build is 3 more items. Blue ornaments, red ornaments, and
So we build a factory specifically for the blue ones, then another one for the red ones, and then the next factory would then do the bundles.
Yep,
Yeah, it's perfect.
That was my thought process.
Perfect.
Alright, but because it doesn't have to be.
Start putting signs down. If I can find them, there we go.
Yeah, I guess you probably want to take a look at where stuff's coming in from, so that you can decide on.
What I was gonna do. Yeah. Get the closest one. So this one's called decorations. Copy that. 2. don't have a green. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice green. I was looking up the hex for Christmas green.
Huh?
So Christmas green hex is 00873E. And I love that I can just control C the hex off of the internet and then come over to Satisfactory and just paste it into the...
Well, that is nice.
Into the hex there. There we go, Christmas green. Oh, that actually looks nice. And we'll do the border in red. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I like that sign. Yeah. Might turn down the emission though. Probably turn it to off. There you go. So yeah, we don't need the sign to emit light.
Now the ornament bundle is made with boundaries. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's where we bring in our copper and our iron underneath the floor.
Yep.
Once you get them placed, I can work on that.
I'm afraid I'm not going to make it easy.
That's fine. I'll get it in there.
Of course, that one was willing to play nice. This one isn't. And no, it's not going to let a belt curve like that. So we're going to bring that out just a bit. Might be able to do that. We'll try. Yep. All right. Alright, so we've got the red and the blue. We've got the bundle. We've got the decoration. Alright, so one more group to build. Does this sound stupid? So, a thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea how much of a pain this is going to be because of the way the circular foundation works. Dropping conveyor holes in front of the exit port of each of these little factories,
Right.
and then run the conveyor underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and then bring it up to... Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not permanent. I just looking at it.
But just think about
absolutely do that.
Well, I'm just thinking that'll make the overall, yeah.
Oh yeah. Just like we could absolutely do that. Around this area, it'll be a lot more pain,
right?
Because
That's
of how close the ground is. But yeah, we can absolutely do that.
It was a thought.
Yeah, and it don't have to look pretty underneath there. Nobody's going to see it other than the one who built it.
Exactly. That was kind of the thought process there.
Yep.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna go for a second nog. But this is a nice nog. It's not the normal, Southern Comfort nog. This is the Pennsylvania Dutch, which has rum, brandy, and blended whiskey in it. Obviously not a whole lot. I think this stuff's like 20 proof.
I was gonna say don't go too crazy because I need you.
Yeah, no. This has got even though it's got the rum and whiskey and whatnot in it, it's so low octane. I'd have to drink an awful lot. I would get sick from the sugar in it before I would from the alcohol.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not to mention the cream.
Mm-hmm.
And my lactose intolerance. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have an exciting time later tonight. Alright, I'm going to grab a quick smoke, and then I've got 2 more factories to build. So I'm going to have 2 more that are going to have the iron copper brought to them.
Okay.
So we can get the iron and copper ornaments. That's the only factory I haven't built yet. Oh, and I guess you'll take one of the set of the trees that's merged together, and it's just going to drop straight underneath to run presents into a box.
Yep. It's like I figured I'd wait though until we got all the other stuff put down, and then once that's done, then we can pick a tree.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So that way we don't take up a line or a tree and be like, oh, we could have used that.
And not that I'm looking to actually fill this entire thing in, but I find it interesting that with what we put together, we've already used up almost half of the circle.
Yeah.
Now there are trees that are unused.
Yeah, that's just fine. If there's some trees in there that don't need that aren't hooked up to anything, it's just for the look. I'm fine with that.
I've been butting things up as close to the trees as I can.
Yeah. Yeah, there might end up a factory where the factory line ends up getting up close to the box and then turning around.
Yep.
Doing like a 90 or 180 just to make the line.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest one that we've got right now is the Ficsmas decoration.
Yeah.
And once we got this done, then we got plenty of other factories to be building. But to do anything else with Ficsmas, we'll be decorating things, but we'll be basically waiting until the Advent calendar gives us our star.
Uh-huh. I think you still got the star, and then I think you have one other thing in there somewhere.
Okay.
I'd have to go to my other game to look. I'll actually do that in a minute.
Looking at the spacing here, think
that is strange. Didn't expect that to happen.
Okay. Yeah, this should give us enough space. And then we'll come back and we'll upgrade everything to tier 5 belts. Why? Because we can.
Yes.
Oh, I've run out of concrete and modular frames. There you go, grab some. You know, I kind of feel bad for Volk, because I feel like, you know, we build enough during the week and whatnot. I think, you know, like the next time he logs in, there's always more stuff.
Yeah.
I needed modular frames and what? Rotors. And no, this is not a shopping mall. This is not the shopping mall. This is just the train depot. The train depot has what I'm needing.
Yep. Like, why go all the way over there when I can just go here?
But you can kind of sort of see it off a distance. I've got my reticule right on the roof. Where my reticule is, that's the peak of the roof of the shopping mall. And it's a big 2-story building. And I'll make sure to go visit it before end of stream so that you guys can see it.
And the roof is only going to get taller. Because I'm about to put a 3rd floor on that sucker.
You've already determined that there's a need?
Yeah, because we're out of crates now. So, rather than let's switch them and then get else what we need, it's like, why don't we just add another floor? It's like I can have another floor on there pretty quickly. So.
How am I missing modular frames? I picked up modular frames.
You want some?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I can only have one stack.
Okay. I'll take the 37 back then.
And there's 2 left there that I can't pick up either.
Oh, because you had modular frames on, yeah.
Because I had 2.
You had 2. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? using some very clever build modes here to get these walls lined up with these crates. Because I can't just put the walls down on the foundation because there's so many foundations overlapping, it's just not letting me. So I go further back and I place a bunch of foundations further back at the angle I need it, and then just bring the foundations to me, and then I'm using the lock and
okay.
to
to
move the wall in. So that's why there's a random foundation here. But then that allows me to put the wall in. Yeah, it's one of those things that's like when you use the F key to see what's on a belt without having to climb onto the belt.
Actually?
It's like, yeah, if you have a belt up high, just use the F key and it'll tell you exactly what's on that belt.
I was wrong. I said that we'd used a half.
It's like you haven't
wait a
even
minute.
used...
Wait a minute.
This is half here.
I mean, oops. I think I doubled up.
Oh.
I did. I doubled up.
That's okay. If you space out some of those factories as well, it should be okay.
Well, we're making extra blue and red. But that's it. I've got it all. It's all put together. Now we just gotta run power. Ooh, these are the small power lines. All right. Ah, that was lag. Do I have what I need to upgrade those to Mark IIs? Not much. Right, we'll do that one. I want to upgrade the ones I need to Mark II.
I was like, I have Quickfire. Yeah, I always carry it on me.
I missed a power pole. it's not configured. That's why. Hey, Gen X, how are you? Night Digger. Alright, I powered on everything. Oh, nice. I see what you're doing.
I'm cheating.
Yep, but I see the plan too. Ish.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, thank you so much, Gen X. Oh, and that was the other thing I want to bring up, chat. So, looked like as of yesterday, we hit the 250 subscriber mark. So I will be planning out a 250 sub party here in the near future.
Party. Heck yeah. And your next YouTube milestone is 300.
Well, my next one is 500.
No, I meant like YouTube specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's actually a milestone to earn at 300.
Gotcha.
And then 500. I think after that's 1,000, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So 500, you unlock the memberships?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you unlock the memberships if you have enough, if you've created enough content and you've got enough view time.
Yep. And then at 1,000, you unlock the ability to apply for YouTube partnership.
Yep.
But you also got to have 4,000 watch hours.
Oh yeah.
Yearly. And I think there's one other thing that I'm forgetting in there. You got to have 3 out of the 4.
Oh, I see the problem. Oops. That machine runs a lot better if you turn it on.
That's like that age-old question when it comes to technology. Have you tried turning it off, turning it back on again?
Oh yes. Being as how that's my career, I have said that many times.
Yeah. And people, they think they don't think anything of it. That's like, you're just, being smart, or
Nope.
or you're just trying to waste my time. It's like, no, that that legitimately works for a lot of things.
Nice look to the Christmas store.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good. just gotta pull in this angle here. Too close. Ah, nice painting him.
Yep.
Is this the angle? It's hard to tell because I don't have a crate to show me the distance here. So
Right.
I think that's correct. Oh, actually, we can see here. So, to one of these, I can see the foundation.
That is too far out.
Just 1 second. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notches in from the edge. Well, I know this is too far out. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the middle of the foundation, and then 5 increments. Okay. Sweet. Guess my railing didn't need to go as far in.
Hey, it works.
As you can tell, a lot of my builds and stuff, it just like I have an idea, and then I just build it,
Yep.
and I deal with the problems as they come. So.
It's funny. My green is actually pretty close to your green.
Nice.
And I chose mine with using a slider.
Mm.
I'm going, well, it looks good.
So it's so the green is 00873E.
Okay, and the green that I'm on is 009100.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's really close. Yeah, I've got my green saved, so I'm like, ooh, I could use that later.
Right.
I'm gonna save it. Oh, yep, that beam did the same thing. You pay attention to that.
Oh, it looks like we got 12 likes now.
Nice.
Thank you very much, chat.
You're doing good. Yeah, now that it's winter, more and more people are going to be watching YouTube and stuff.
Yep.
Staying
And
inside.
Then I'll assume also that you're going to bring the lifts up through the center. You're going to bring
up through.
Well, if we're going to run the product underneath and then up into this, right?
Well, the lifts are going to connect to the backside. You're going to go into the center to get them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll go inside.
Makes sense, because that's easier.
Yeah. That's easier. Just trying to get my beams cracked here.
Alright. Bear with me just a moment here. Oh! Hey! Raelion! What's going on? Good to see you. It's been a while. And we're working on our Ficsmas factory tonight. Yeah, so the reason I do that is because it helps to block the the Russian bride bots, as I like to call them.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of gaming with Rayoleon. Jeez, I think it's been at least a couple of years now. And we played Kingdoms Reborn together and a few other things. I mean, we played Kingdoms Reborn together back when Kingdoms Reborn didn't have all the cool stuff that it's got now. I mean, it was brand new and it was about as basic as it got. I mean, it was still complicated. Don't get me wrong. I can't count the number of times that our different civilizations went, people are dying left and right. Somebody comes to you and asks you if you'll consider allowing cannibalism. It's like, what? No.
Yeah, that reminds me of that winter city builder, the one the post-apocalyptic.
Oh yeah, I've got that one. Frostpunk.
Yeah, where they got that big central heating thing.
Yep. Take a quick moment for a smoke chat.
Hey, nice. Almost looks like a frame.
Oh yeah. And we played Satisfactory quite a bit back when I got it too.
I need a crystal oscillator.
And yes, Bad Habit Star, you're correct. I'm saving lives though. Me smoking prevents me from killing people.
Sure does.
Yeah, Rayoleon, I started trying out streaming back in August last year. So I've been doing this for a little over a year now.
Streaming?
What should you... Yep, streaming. Yeah, I've been doing it since August of 2022.
Nice.
Alright, so... Alright, now for the complicated bit. Getting the iron and copper up here. What should you play tonight? You know, there's so many choices right now. I've been enjoying Dungeons 4. I haven't streamed any of it, but I've been enjoying Dungeons 4. Then, of course, there's the old faithfuls of Kingdom Reborn. But Kingdom Reborn's, for me, Kingdom Reborn is more enjoyable with friends. Actually, most of the games I play are multiplayer and, just seem to be more enjoyable with friends. Lethal Company looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I did pick that up, but I haven't started it yet. I see that big 10 on that billboard. It makes me feel like this should be on a countdown to an explosion.
I was looking at these layouts here, trying to pick the best one. This one. No, that doesn't have the snow. There you go. Go with that.
How are we doing? Alright, we're not bad on power. That's not bad other than the fact that the word is hard to read.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from back here, I'm looking at it, and yeah, the shenanigans is that's hard to read, especially as the snow passes through it. You may want to go with a green backdrop with the snow and red lettering. Just a thought.
Mm-hmm. How's that layout there?
The layout looks good.
Okay. And we can swap those around.
TFT. What is TFT? Oh, yeah, much better. Yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, then put a flat roof on this thing, and we'll slap a giant tree on top of it. Thought.
Oh yeah. I was giving a thought, and I was just like, what if we did a pointy roof? Could we make a pointy roof work? Is it possible?
I think you're gonna have a challenge with your short beams.
Yeah. Definitely. We will do a flat roof initially on top of these, just so I have something to stand on. Foundations. Interesting. Okay, I need to put a 1 meter on this.
Foundations or just flat roof?
No, I was going to do foundations just so I have something to stand on.
Okay.
I'm up here. Just going to put some walls in.
Well, the flat roof's same thickness as a 1 meter, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, come on. I had it. I had it. Pixel Hunt. That's a pixel hunt and a half. Ooh, buddy.
I had it for a second.
It's like right in the middle of the wall. I also love how the 1 meter steel walls don't make a noise when they get placed. That they broke that in a bit. For some reason they don't make noises.
Huh. Yeah, running on the hyper tubes don't make any noise either.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks ridiculous.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh, lag.
Just a little bit. Whoa.
A little bit.
I fell down the hole.
Oh, well, that doesn't help me.
Oh, stagger step roofs looks like leaves. That looks like to be about the same height.
It's exactly the same height. I was just using it to get this last wall in.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so now if we might have to go with half foundations up here for the moment.
Okay.
Because the full foundation might poke out on the corners.
Yep.
Actually, no, I don't have much steel left.
Steel beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help you there.
Okay. That pokes in.
I only got 20 of them. Alright, well, while he's doing that, I will run up to our shopping mall real quick, chat. So that those of you that haven't seen it, y'all can have a quick tour of the shopping mall. Now, it's not finished.
Yep, WIP.
And we'll take the accordion train up there.
Oh yeah.
There's still some nice views out here in this area. So that's where we're keeping the space elevator. All right. So here we are. Cut ourselves a little ma'am here just in case. Got our giant Christmas tree with all of our Christmas lights all strung up through here. Christmas lights look awesome in here. Especially when it gets to be nighttime and the lumen really kicks in. So, there you go. Some of the lumen effects from the Christmas lights. And then inside each room, the box is labeled, showing you what product it has in it, or it's going to have in it. but we're also going to be putting a sign here on the exterior of the shop. And every spot has its own individual item. And this is all set up with a complete sortation system. Hey, McSire, what's going on, buddy? So you can see we've got lots of stuff all set up in here. This wood shop, it was condemned and closed for business. Keep our fuel here. Ah, yeah, here we go. Now the sun's working on going down. You can start to really see the Christmas lights in here, and the tree looks awesome. But the shopping mall also has a second story to it, where we've already set up for future items. And all this stuff is going to be delivered here to the mall. But the mall's also going to work as this is going to work as both an import and export location. Oh, nice, McSire. Yeah, I hadn't been on Icarus in a while. Been kind of hyper focused on Satisfactory. But there you go, chat. That gives you a basic tour of the shopping mall. Now, what I will do though is I'm gonna hop down here, and y'all can see a little bit of sortation. But it is set up for the train station to be able to pick up what's in the containers and drop them off. Boy, he sounds close.
It's like, yeah, there's a few monsters that might be under the foundation.
Yeah, sounds like it. Out here, from time to time, you'll see radiation hogs walking around. And there's still plenty of uranium out there. Oh, looks like there's still some slugs up there that we haven't gotten to. Then again,
yeah, it could be.
Then again, they could just be phantom slugs.
So something I've noticed as well with those phantom slugs, and I didn't think about this until I think yesterday, is the slugs themselves. If they're a phantom slug, you won't see the effect of the pulling the energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you won't see that effect.
But some of them are so far away that I can't see the effect anyways.
Yeah, if you get close enough and you're just like, okay, I see the effect, then you know it's actually real.
Nope, that one. See that one? That one has an effect on it. But it would be a pain to get to right now.
Yeah.
So, but the train stations, they take everything off the rail cars. They all come down this line of conveyors, wind up going up underground. And then from underground, they come up here and then work their way all the way around and then upstairs and then come back down. And then there's an overflow set up to where if things are overflowing, then it all sinks. Oh, cool. Well, that was definitely a plan that I had for it, so that's awesome. But there you go. That is the shopping mall. I'm loving the look of the place. Alright, take my train back down. Yep, down there is where we're building the high-speed connectors. Well, took the train a little bit to stop. Well, I did the whole jump out of the train to get it to stop, and it went a good 150 yards before it actually stopped. This is our initial Ficsmas factory. And then up here is where we've been working today. Oh, okay. Now, several of these machines aren't going to be running, and some of them are probably going to fill up here soon. So next up is bringing the conveyors is going to bring the iron and copper up, so which we're making 90 per minute right now. And these are using 15 per minute. Oh. So we got 3 smelters per. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're plenty good. Oh, that's going with 22.5. We're still good. Numbers wise, we are still in good shape. Yep. Yep, we're in great shape. So, yep, no need to adjust the output for the copper and iron.
Uh-huh.
They're all good. So, yeah. But unfortunately, chat, we are rolling up on the 11 o'clock hour for me, which means I am going to have to be wrapping it up and looking at making myself a way towards bed before work tomorrow. And for those of you in chat that celebrate St. Nicholas Tag, I'll wish you an early happy St. Nicholas Tag. And hopefully you find something special in your shoes. Boy, you put that there just in time.
Yeah, I figured we could get the tree in here real quick.
Okay. What do we need for the tree? Oh, I've got
branches and stuff.
I've got almost everything. I'm just slightly short on concrete.
And I am slightly short on what do you call them? The reinforced plates.
Yep. Well, if you toss me a little concrete, I can put the big tree down.
Okay.
Because I've got everything else.
Whoops. Okay, and then I'm going to put these walls up here as temporary.
Okay.
This looks weird. But yeah, I was thinking like trying to center the tree. Because if you put it in the middle of the foundation, for some reason it's not center. I don't know why. But you can go in the sides here. Yeah. I'll throw you the concrete down here because I don't have the ability of flight. Did you pick that up?
Yep.
It didn't disappear on my screen.
Yeah, I picked up what would fit in my inventory.
Oh, I see. Is that all the concrete you needed?
Yep. Oh crap. I didn't build the constructor to make the branches. Oh.
I have the branches.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep. Invalid aim location.
You need to put it on the foundation itself. That's underneath those. I don't know if you can or not. Because like I said, the walls that are up that high are just temporary. Yeah, so once you get it in the center, just hit H and we'll...
I can't tell if I'm in the center or not.
Yeah, just hit H to lock it, and we'll...
Yep.
Then you can back out and we'll nudge it.
Actually, however I got myself up here, I've got myself...
You trapped?
I was for a second. Actually, that looks pretty centered.
Okay, so it's centered this way. I'm looking at the center of the wall and then looking at the peak of the tree.
Yeah, I'm looking at the trunk.
Oh, the trunk is all wonky, unfortunately.
Well, what I'm looking at is the center of the roof tile that you put in, and I've got the trunk going straight through it.
Okay, so from the front, I'm on the south side.
Yep.
Yes, from the front. If you hold down Control and then nudge it to the east. Just one. Oh, by the way. There. It's center in all other directions.
Okay.
As far as the peak of the tree goes. Hopefully you can get out of there.
Yep.
Okay. Now, can we remove the top walls? There. Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
It does.
I don't know what to do about the open spaces, but it's like I was trying, but For some reason, when you put foundations and walls on beams, they're always half a meter off from everything else.
Right.
So you can't line things up when you're doing that.
Well,
So
coming down here to be able to take a look.
Half a meter. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have been able to. I was thinking about using like one of the corners, one of the 8-meter corners.
Oh, now that looks awesome. Yeah, that does look really good. I came out here where the other the starter Ficsmas factory was to get a viewpoint from it from down here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, I wanted to put it up high so you could see the entire tree of. Because if we just put it on that flat roof, a lot of the tree would be.
Right.
Kinda. So I was like, yeah, if we elevate it.
Yep. And Prospect, likes the build. He says the complicated looks good. Complex. He says complex looks good. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, that doesn't look too bad. I think I might have just found a way to. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. This looks good.
I don't know where that crate is.
So if I use a tilted corner wall, 8-meter,
Yep.
and put them on both walls. There you go. How about that? How's that look?
Take a look. Oh yeah, that looks great. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like perfect.
Yeah, that looks great.
Now what I will do is I will take a painted beam from each corner. From this very top, we'll give it a little ridge. And we got to paint these as well so they're Christmassy. The top walls and the beams up here. That's like if you do one, like do the roof tiles in one color, and then we can use this, or do this painted beam in another color. It's like I'll let you decide that. If we want, we can replace those steel beams I used. To do painted beams instead.
Yeah, that works.
That color changes the whole damn tone of the building. It looks much better. I just got an amazing idea too.
That's too dark.
Oh, I got the red for you. I have one saved. Yeah, look at this column here.
Oh yeah, great idea. Great
I
idea.
gotta delete all the. I gotta delete all the others, but.
Yep, that's a fantastic idea. I like it. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I went with the green to make it look like a giant tree stand for the giant tree.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah, we got quite a bit done. So let's see, today's Tuesday, so tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday we'll be doing 7 Days to Die with Mozzie. Then Thursday I don't have a tabletop game. So Thursday's going to be kind of up in the air as to what I might be playing. Oh wait, no, Thursday I may not be streaming anything, because I think we have a parade Thursday night. Yeah, so if there's a parade that I'm taking the kids to, because my wife's got a Girl Scout thing that she has to do, so it would be just me and the kids. So yeah, there'd be a chance that I probably won't be streaming anything Thursday. So yeah, we'll be looking at that, and then Friday will be up in the air, and keep an eye out on YouTube, and if you're on Discord, keep an eye out for there, because I'll be making sure to announce when the 250 subscriber special is going to be. I got to decide on what we're going to play that day. And I'm thinking probably community games, things like Risk and Clue and stuff like that. And, may just kind of do a few and kind of swap through games as people are available. So I think that's my thought on that.
I would say with tabletops, I mean, you could do Cards Against Humanity, but unfortunately, YouTube's not too happy with that kind of stuff. You'll get age restricted real fast.
Well, mine are already listed as age restricted.
Oh, you're hurting yourself.
Well, because of the conversations that happen and everything, it's like, okay,
Oh, you're just fine as long as you're not overly cussing.
Well, I get that, but what I'm saying is that I've got kids, and so there's things that I'll talk about on stream, whatnot, that maybe is not stuff that I'd want my kids to be listening to on some YouTube channel. So
right. It's just age restriction does, like, you might as well cut your view count and any interactions with it at about 70%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, YouTube is really not happy. Like if a video is age restricted, YouTube will cut almost all. What do they call it? Putting the videos out and stuff.
Wow.
On the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm destroys age restriction videos.
Okay, I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
See, and here I thought I was being a responsible adult.
Yeah, the algorithm just absolutely destroys them. Just like, oh, age restriction. Okay, we won't promote this channel here, or here. It's like, what?
So, but all right, chat. Yeah, we've had a good stream. We've got ourselves a lot done. We've got most of the Christmas factory done. We just got a little bit left that needs to be done. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here. So you guys have a great night, and I'll catch up to you guys on the flip side.
Later.